This is a Mike Wayne production. Mike Wayne.
Yeah, we back in business.
Back. Well, we're missing one.
We're missing one.
Yeah,
Zach
Zach's
isn't
not
here yet.
but he should show up. And if he doesn't show up, he's here in spirit.
Yeah.
There's a chair set up for him and everything.
Wow, this feels good. Like
Yeah.
it feels amazing to be in front of these microphones right now. Shout out to my man Joe.
I know we're on campus this time in the TC Center with Joe. Really hooked us up this time.
Yeah, sadly we're not with HC Media anymore. Like we're a part of them still, but like we're just not recording there anymore. Just because shout out to you, T Money. She moved on to better pastures. You know what I mean? Better greener pastures were ahead. But shout out to you. You know what I mean? Keep doing your thing. But yeah, we've been gone for a while, guys.
I know.
We miss you.
We were just talking right before we started recording. The last episode was literally right before the semester started, and today's literally the last day. This is the last day I'll be on campus.
That's school for you.
That's school, yeah. But I've never been more excited to have a semester come to an end.
I'm serious.
Never.
Say that. That's no cap right there.
Never. This is the first time I ever take 5 classes, and I feel like I stepped in a ring. Like I've been in the ring for the last couple months, and my body's bruised. I'm mentally bruised. Like I need a vacation or something.
Take a deep breath. Give a round of applause.
I need something.
Give a round of applause, yo. All y'all who made it through.
Everyone, not just me. Everyone.
I was on the same vibe, man. I can't lie.
Yeah, lots of finals and tests.
It was like a war.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It was like a war. It was like I went to war with not only my classes, because yes, we have classes. Everyone has classes. Yeah. You know what I mean, I originally was taking 4. Had to drop one because I couldn't get like the materials, I guess. Couldn't afford the book, pretty much, aka. FAFSA wasn't doing me much.
I know, another challenge we all
yeah,
deal
it was a war with everything, with like everything that was going on with school and also with work, and on top of that,
life.
we're trying to life always hits hard, but like we were also trying to find out and scramble to like see where we can record.
Yeah, balancing the culture, like.
Yeah, and like it was
tough.
That's important for us because like we know like you guys are weighing like, yo, what's going on? Like we haven't heard a podcast in 4 months.
I know we did do a lot of promoting and stuff on campus. We did a lot. We did do a lot
and on Instagram. Like we definitely, that was the only thing. Like we were doing everything else behind the scenes, but we just couldn't get to record.
I mean that alone, I'm proud of it. We've gained a lot of followers.
Yeah,
and stuff.
Shout out to all of them. Shout out to you guys and everyone who's interacting with our stories.
Lots of us. Yeah.
We also held an open mic.
The open mic that went great. Yeah.
But like I know I already said this, but once again, let's just give a shout out to Joe. Round of applause.
Joe? Yeah, Joe. Love Joe.
This wouldn't be able to happen without you, man. I found Joe. I'm gonna take credit for this in my class.
Joe and I go way back.
You don't actually, low key, yeah, you do. I didn't know that you were in the GSA.
Yeah, the SGA. I went to the meeting.
SGA.
That's also another thing we did this semester.
Tell them about it. We're gonna we gotta flex. Like I know we've been gone for a while, but we gotta flex on you guys. Real quick. It's a little something.
A few months ago, we got officialized by the school.
Yeah.
Myself and Zach went in front of the SGA, gave our whole pitch about what we believe in and what we feel like we can do on campus. And the SGA took us in, and now we have access to a lot of the stuff on campus. We're using equipment, Joe's equipment, but we're here, we're here on campus,
And that's the real struggle we're going to talk about in a little bit. My bad to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
But the real struggle of how we can't use the school's equipment because of this bad music department that right now. Yeah,
I don't know if you should slander it. Say bad.
This is campus. This is campus culture. It's bad. We keep it 100. Like, I love my school.
This is my first time ever being in this location or in this classroom, and I just got to touch a whole bunch of cool pianos and a drum set up right now. It seems kind of nice. It seems kind of nice.
I feel like it's more like the school's like management of like the arts programs.
Management.
So, yeah.
Yes, management as well, but. It's also that like like you said, we do have a lot of equipment, but a lot of it isn't being put to use. And to be honest, we have a lot of equipment for what we know. Like you compare this to a lot of
No, yeah, I
other
don't know
schools,
anything
music
about none of
departments.
this.
It's a little different. Like we have a studio recording. Well, we're supposed to have this year a studio recording class, and we had no studio record just to record in, like, truly, like, in other schools actually have like studios and places you can, and that's some. But also the bad thing about it is we have mics that we could have used, like, but we just don't know how to
there's no
get
like
access
studio.
to it.
There's no studio here on campus. That's what
Yeah,
you're
there's
saying,
no
right?
studio, but like we also have the equipment to be able to record, but there's just like, who do we talk to? Like, no one knows. Like, it's you got to talk to this person, or I think we got to talk to this person. It's just like, I think, like Joe said, there needs to be better management of how things get done.
Yeah.
But like I said, like, I just keep it real with the school. Like, I love the school at the same time, because at the same time, Zach's calling me right now.
At the same time.
Oh no, that's a school calling me. They heard me.
Oh, they heard you. They're like, he's talking. Turn that down.
Yo, yeah, what? They're calling me. That was crazy.
That's funny.
They're probably like,
No,
yo,
your
yeah,
bill.
you got a
I
bill.
always get that call. Yeah, trust me, I know. I know.
That's bad funny. But at the same time, I want to show love to the school because we were actually in the school newspaper.
Yes. How could we forget? Yes, that was great.
Shout out to Andy.
Andy, who's on the... I think he's on
Observer.
Yeah, he's on the NECC Observer.
And he's on the program for Amy Callahan.
Yes, he attended the open mic and he took lots of photos and stuff beforehand. He had a nice like interview with us, and it was great. When I read the article, everything it was
He
great.
gave us a great piece.
Oh look, now Nico's
NECC
calling me right here.
Yeah, I ain't the only one with a bill, huh? They're doing collections,
Yeah,
bro.
and the semester just ended. Like,
No. They're like, yo, you talking smack? We want that money. Where's that money at? Yo, that's bad funny. But yeah, we've been keeping busy. Like the open mic was definitely a great feat for us because we were trying to find out what we could be doing while we weren't recording. Like, yeah, we were on Instagram and making sure that you guys were keeping in tune with us and we're keeping in tune with you guys, posting stuff. And but we wanted to have something like, you know what I mean? We had the NECC, the campus culture party over the summer. We want to do something similar to that. But hopefully next year, next semester, and next year.
well, now that we have this like new flow and we have Joe on our side.
Yeah, shout out to Joe again.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be coming with a lot of heat.
You're gonna be hearing a lot more campus culture. So get used to my voice because I'm back. You heard?
Oh no!
You heard me?
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
It's a bad thing, but it's about to be
very
good.
bad thing.
But yeah, there's also been like a lot going on. I don't know if you've seen. I think I asked you about this. Did you see the Cardi B and the carpool?
No, I haven't, but I've been seeing lots of like clips and trailers and stuff, little snips all over Twitter, and it's Cardi.
Real quick, Cardi looking right.
No, I mean, no, I can't lie. It's the jumpsuit.
Too?
It's the jumpsuit. The color looks nice on her skin complexion. She's feeling herself. She's being Cardi, you know.
Yo, for having a kid, like what, 2 months ago?
No, it's definitely been more than that.
It feels like it was 2 months ago.
Culture's like 3. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
She
No.
did look big. They posted a picture of Culture
Yeah,
too.
she's way more. She's way older than 3 months. She's maybe
But I
like
wonder
6,
if they
7.
My thing is, I wonder if they recorded because while she was in the carpool, she performed what is that shit called? Self-care? No, selfish.
No,
Da 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 da.
I don't know. I don't remember the song, but
It's like about like Offset.
I like it
on
like
her.
that. That's the song she performed.
She performed that too, but she performed. What's that song? I gotta look it up.
We need a buzz. We need a buzzer.
Hold on, keep talking.
No, but when I was watching the clips, it's hilarious. Cardi being Cardi. The carpool idea alone, that's hilarious. I want to get a campus culture
And then
carpool
you seen that
going.
she performed in front of like mad.
She got a boyfriend at the end of it. Like that old man was like, "Are you single?
Are you looking for?
Are you available?" That's what he said. Are you available?
Do you have a significant other? Is exactly what he said. Yeah, that shit was hilarious. I was dying. I was like,
he's a classy man, you know.
Yeah, I was like, yo, he's definitely like got his fair share in his day.
Yeah, he was very excited to be dancing
with. It would bug me if I don't find out what it is. Cardi B. Don't judge me, guys. I have to look this up.
He's breaking
apologize.
He's gonna have horrible Android service. Like I might as well search it from my iPhone.
You're bugging. It's already up here.
We're gonna be here for a while, guys.
Invasion of Privacy, right here. Bang.
Invasion of Privacy?
No. That's
the album. What song?
No. Now I'm looking at the Be Careful. Bang. Be Careful. That's the song.
Hey.
Oh, look who it
Hey.
is.
We just got a Torino
Talking about your
walking
favorite
in through
artist
the door.
right now. We're talking about album of the year.
Wow, it's good.
What's
Invasion
good?
of
We set up that
Privacy
chair for you right there.
by Cardi B. Zach, introduce yourself. Let them know what it is.
Hey, it's Torino. You already know who I am. I like to shout out to everybody doing
Yeah,
the
man,
finals.
do your thing.
Oh, here he
Doing their
goes.
things. Blessing being in TC right now. I ain't got much to say. I'm gonna pass it off to my boy Regs.
Yeah. Torino in the building.
Torino.
But yeah, like I was saying, she performed "Be Careful" because we're talking about the carpool. I don't know if you've seen it, the carpool with Cardi B.
You know that guy? He
Yeah,
drives
James
around.
Campbell.
Yeah, James.
That's
He,
awesome.
he did it with the Migos.
He did it with Migos. He's done it with everyone.
And we gotta talk about that. Well, we don't gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about
well,
Offset
Offset
and
trying to
Cardi.
get his girl back. I respect it. I respect it. Get your girl back.
He said, "Take me back, bruh. Take me back, bruh." Like, yo,
He's
Cardi, I miss
he's
you,
a man
bruh.
of like very
few
little
words.
words. Yeah.
I can relate.
Oh man, I was just so shocked that they let Cardi looked like she was frustrated.
Of
Like,
course she
like,
was.
Yo, like why is this?
I felt terrible for her for
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
I mean, I respect the effort of him, pursuing what he wants, but give the girl some time. Like if she's going through and she's dealing, let her deal with it on her own.
You know what I just thought?
And not like that in like public and put her on the spot and make all the fans come involved. And now it's all over social media.
But at the same time, like that's so disrespectful towards her. Like, yo, like imagine like if this was just like the regular Joe Schmo lady, and it was her boyfriend coming to her, like, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like her work to do this.
Yeah, like,
They would be like, yo, get the out of here. What are you doing?
and that's basically what she. Like you seen the videos,
Yeah,
you
she's
seen the
like,
look.
"What are
She's
you
like,
doing?"
"What are you like? Get off my stage!"
And he
dude.
tried. He tried.
And then he came out at the end with 21. He comes out with 21, and 21's like screaming on to the crowd. He's like, "Everyone shout, Cardi, take him back! Cardi, take!" And the crowd's like, "Cardi, take him back!" And it's like,
Damn.
it's just a joke. Like it's
Yeah,
a joke.
it's
That's not a real.
Not only a joke,
That's
but
a
that's
joke.
mad embarrassing.
That's
Like,
mad
looking out and just
embarrassing.
being like, I'm not taking him back. Because you know that's what she was thinking. She's like, I got.
Because she probably would have
Yo,
took him
what
back,
messed me up
like
is that
on
I
her
think
own
that's
time.
why she put up the picture of Culture. Because like they weren't putting out a picture for mad long, and as soon as they got into
No,
this,
that was
like,
way before.
What? You're
That was
bugging.
way before.
You're bugging.
That was way before.
I think they gotta do their thing. They're both famous. They're both young, famous. They about to do their thing. They can't be tied down to one.
They just had a
person.
baby.
But-
They had a
Yeah,
baby
but-
together.
But they too young. They need to cause there's so many possibilities for Offset and there's so many possibilities for Cardi B. They ain't gonna, they're gonna
But
stay
they,
on one
that
person.
that doesn't necessarily
Dude, okay,
mean that they can't get to those
Let me put it
things.
this way. Yo, like Cardi
Tell
B, she's that.
A relationship is not a
Puerto Rican.
handicap, but if you're in a good relationship, you guys are both like coming
Yeah,
up
okay.
together. If you're in if your relationship is handicapping you, you're not in a good relationship.
Sunday, some days a week. The other days a week, I'm gonna get a little bit of Black Thunder. I'm gonna get a little
You
bit
sound
of white chocolate.
ridiculous. You sound ridiculous.
I don't know what Zach's on.
You sound ridiculous.
Yeah, but my thing is personally, like if I were to have a criticism on Offset, one, it's not good to cheat, but if you're gonna cheat, it has to be like, yo, like you gotta cheat with Beyonce, like, you know what I mean?
And cheat on something different. Like how you gonna? All right, how you gonna cheat on like a stripper hoe with another stripper hoe?
It was twins. No, my bad. No, it wasn't twins. It wasn't twins. It was two friends, and it was gonna be a threesome. This is
Whatever. I don't
allegedly.
really care about the details.
No, I'm just saying. Yeah. Joe's like, give me more, give me more. Like, look.
Hi everyone, this is Joe with the Campus Culture. I just wanted to clarify that cheating is bad. Please don't do it.
But no. My thing is, if you're gonna, like, I think you'd have to, like, they call it a fuck up for a reason. You have to fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, can't fuck down. That's all I have to say. I got really quiet in the room. All right. We're gonna.
I don't know where that
Anyway,
went.
so
Whoa,
this
whoa.
bit.
Did y'all peep the
Zach's wilding.
ASMR with Cardi B? She's going,
No, I didn't see the
what I did?
ASMR.
I love ASMR.
Yeah,
I'm a
Raul
big fan
loves
of it.
ASMR.
Hello, my name is Raul Gonzalez. I hope you can hear me.
All right, no more.
right.
No more.
Welcome to the Campus Culture. I love ASMR just because like it puts me to bed so easily.
No, that's
And,
weird.
What?
That's weird.
It's not weird. Cardi listens to it. It's not weird.
That's very weird. It's just,
All right, so Cardi B's weird. All right, I like being weird. So what's up?
it's like
I'm coming at you. I'm coming
It's
at
like-
you, kid.
it's like what's the point? They're just saying. All right, so what's? Haven't really watched much because I wouldn't
All right,
watch
so
them.
you want me
Explain
to
them
break-
to me.
okay,
Yeah,
I'll break
explain
it.
them to me.
I wouldn't like. I would. That's what I would. If I heard Zach, I'd turn it off. I'd be like, oh shit, I gotta skip. I gotta skip. But like usually, it's like someone with a very like soothing voice, and it's like relaxing. You know what I mean, it's not like. If it feels weird, trust me, I'm gonna hit next. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, nah, this ain't it. Like, I can't sleep for this.
So some of them feel
But
weird.
it's like it's kind of similar. Like I usually like before I had the ASMR. Like I knew about ASMR. It would be like.
Is that like an
fountains.
acronym or something? What does that? What does it mean?
I couldn't even tell you.
Auto sound musicians record. No, hold up. Joe's about to look it up real quick.
Autonomous sensory meridian response.
One more time. All right. Autonomous sensory meridian response. ASMR. That's what it stands for.
Whatever that means weird whisper in my ear.
That's soothing. All right, that's soothing. But yeah, it was she did good. Like she listens to a lot.
She did a great whisper voice.
No, but like
You gotta peep it.
you guys.
I guess I'm being very
I don't think you
biased,
can do
yeah.
it. It's not for you. That's why.
What? What?
No, but she listens to a lot of ASMR. So there's certain words, like there's trigger words. Like one of them.
See, this is way too weird.
Yeah, all right, now you're making it weird. But one of the words, just to make it a little weirder, is tinkle.
Yeah, tingly.
Tingle.
No way.
Yeah, it's because the T that. But we're getting off
We're
topic.
getting weird.
Anyway. There's been a lot of music that's dropped. Let's get into the music.
Yeah, lots of music.
Not the mayhem, because this is some mayhem right now.
What are you listening? What are you gonna start with?
No. Shh.
All right, my
One
bad,
second. My bad. This is like real. We gotta silence in the room. All right, ready? Meek Mill. Funk Flex freestyle.
Oh, his freestyle, yeah.
Mean. Let me say it one more time. Mean. Crazy. Meek Mill is back for the streets. We've been waiting. I don't know how long since he got out. He dropped this one little project. It was like 4 songs. It was alright. You know what I mean? Dangerous was on it, but like it wasn't it. We've been waiting for this Meek. Like Meek came with that fire.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta get hyped to let you guys know. I'm sorry if I peaked. I know I peaked, but it's all good.
What's free?
What's free? Verse of the fucking year by Jay-Z. And you know what I thought of? This is going on our YouTube, so we can fucking cuss.
You can still edit it out if you want, just let me know.
Maybe. I'll come back to it.
Yeah.
But Echo.
Ooh, Echo.
tight.
Nah, I gotta give it to it. Swiss Beats had a great album, but yeah, Echo. I think with Nas, I think that's how his album should have been.
Yeah.
More of that. Like, yo, that shit was crazy. That could be considered for verse of the year. But honestly, what Jay-Z was talking about on What's Free,
Crazy.
next level shit. Like, no rapper is out there. Like, y'all can talk about your chains, y'all can talk about your drip. Like, all that. But nah, Jay's talking that real, like, yo, what you guys doing in 10 years? Where you going to be? I'm going to be making investments. And also just talking about, like, a lot of the mentality of, like, what's going on to what's free. Like, I mean, when he says the shit that you disregarded is what we indulged. Like, speaking on the fact that, like, actually, I don't want to get even too deep into it because we're gonna.
No, you started it.
No, we're gonna get deep, and it's gonna get into some really crazy race shit, and like, I mean, I don't want it to get too deep. But look into that What's Free verse, like, open your mind to that verse. But also back to Meek, because Meek is fighting, like, even though he came at the end of the year, like, I think that's one of the albums of the year, like close with Cardi. Like, I know Cardi like sold a lot, but damn, that Meek shit is just crazy. Like, front to back, I don't think there was one skippable for me, and I forget exactly what the song is called, but there was only one skippable out of all, like, I think it was 19 tracks.
Yeah, I think so.
What you guys think about it?
I haven't really heard, like, you know how there's like a few that stand out, not a few that stand out, but when they have like tons of features and they're getting all the radio.
Yeah, most albums, but not
Yeah.
this one. Keep going.
But the intro, I heard the intro for the first time the other day when I actually let the album just like play. I was driving, so I couldn't be on my phone. So it started
Phil
playing.
Collins.
When it started playing that iconic Phil Collins like sample, I was like,
That was tight.
am I on the same album?
Yeah.
I had to double check, like, and I was like, So I know just by that, I know
Legendary
that I
shit.
need to go back and I need to hear it, like let it play, run it front, like cover to cover. Then I can give it a full.
Trauma,
But
crazy.
all the ones that I've personally heard so far, like the Cardi
There's
B
a lot to listen
and the one with Jay-Z, of course, Drake, of course.
Shout out to JID. Let's talk about the Drake and Going Bad. How'd you feel about it? I think
it's
the more and
jiggy
more
it's jiggy.
It's jiggy. The more and more I listen to it, it's like, ooh, yeah, it's fire.
Yeah, it's
Whoa,
fire.
Pause on that. that ooh sounded crazy. But
ASMR.
no, listen, let's not get back to that. But it sounds like it gets better. Like, I mean, like I could tell that if you listen to it at a bar or like a club, it's gonna it's gonna go off.
Oh yeah.
But like it wasn't what I
She
was.
said, "Oh, you
looking for.
rich." I was like, "Oh, all of it."
But it
Me,
really
I'm
wasn't
like
like-
dancing, driving.
It wasn't like, I mean, I understand like that's what's in now, like that lit.
Yeah.
Like, not, I mean, no pun intended, but I feel like I was waiting for that, like, that Jay-Z verse type shit from Drake and Meek. You know what I mean? Like, get on
I mean,
that
they could have went that way.
that
They could have
street
went
and, like,
that
let's,
way.
let's,
Yeah.
let's motivate the youth type. Like, let's talk to the streets. Like, almost every song that I listened to on that project, other than the one that was, like, there was a couple that you could tell that were for the ladies. Yeah, I mean, but the ones that I listened to was just, like, feeding the streets, just giving game, giving, like, yeah, I mean, like, even in his freestyle when he was like, real nigga credit doesn't work at the bank. Like, that shit right there, like, that gave me chills up my spines. Like, yo, all these, like, yo, he was like, I don't know a nigga who made, I don't know a nigga who made 7 figures off of drug dealing and still made it out, or like something like that. Just talking about, like, I don't know a drug dealer that's made this amount of money, but I'm rapping and I made this amount of money. I got this car. Like, I mean, just showing that, like, yo, there's other ways than just drug dealing or playing ball. Like, I mean, you can get other avenues, but it was just an amazing album, like, front to back. Shout out to you, Meek. Also, JID came out.
DiCaprio too.
DiCaprio,
Yeah.
too. Yo, I really want to talk about this, though, because I think this is being very slept on. J. Cole has had a year.
Of course.
Like, J. Cole has had, like, I think one of the better years of, like, out of everyone, like, feature-wise.
And
also,
I don't think he was voted for anything for the Grammy nominations. Not one.
Usually doesn't.
For real?
Yeah, not one.
KOD wasn't in Album of the Year?
Nope.
That's brazy.
Travesty.
That's brazy. But did he already win a Grammy for
In
2014? Not even for 2014 Forest Hills Drive? That's crazy. Wow. That's really insane.
Game's rigged.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, I can't lie. If he's never won a Grammy, that's crazy.
Yeah, best rap album is Astroworld, Cardi B, our girl Cardi B, Daytona, Swimming, Mac Miller. Yeah.
Bro, they put Daytona in there, but not
Yeah.
KOD. Like, Daytona had rap bars and a lot of, like, game, but I
KOD is
think,
way more complete.
huh?
Way more complete of the album.
Yeah, exactly. KOD just has a message, and, like, the beats on it are fire. Like, he, like, in the way he approached it, like, taking that backwards look of, like, going into the mentality of, like, one of these young rappers.
Yeah, like being one of them.
like,
That was
bro,
really creative.
So
That was
creative.
so
like,
cool.
I
Yeah.
love that type of, like, in-depth shit.
Yeah.
Like,
it was like he was clowning on him, but it was like he was still giving us like
him game.
yeah.
giving him game.
Yeah.
Definitely one of my favorite albums of this year. Russ, yeah, Zoo. Russ, what is it called?
Yeah, I think it's called Zoo.
Zoo?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
yeah,
Zoo.
yeah.
Zoo's fire. I can't lie. But, like, he has, like, I wish he rapped more. Like, I do. Like, he has a lot of, but his singing songs are fire too. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but I think overall, our girl Cardi's gonna take that.
without
She's
a
gonna
doubt.
walk home with so many Grammys. This
Without a
year.
doubt. And I think it's like, it's kind of like, it's time. Because, like, I mean, I don't think that the Grammys have been very
Friendly.
friendly
You know?
to female rappers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's about time that a female rapper gets something, and I'm not mad at that.
What about Slime Language?
Ooh, what about our girl Ariana
Slime
Grande
Language by Young
taking
Thug?
over right
Yeah.
now?
That shit was tight.
That shit was tight, but, like, I don't
No
know.
way.
Like, it was like, I feel like it was more of like a match. Like, it got lit quick and went out. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like, it was a good moment thing. Like, kind of like Drip Too Hard. Even though Drip Too Hard's still, like, it's a fire album, but, like, I feel like it's kind of phasing out. Like, and I think, honestly, to me, Gunna, Lil Baby, Gunna, Lil Baby, and let me think of someone else.
There's many of them. I know.
There's
I already
many,
know
but,
what you're
like,
gonna say.
They're all Young Thug sons.
Yeah, I agree. I mean,
Yeah,
but
I
it's
mean,
got to
like-
come from somewhere. You can't. I
No,
don't
but I
think you can
think
be
that's
too mad at
that's
that.
what makes the music come and go so easily is that there's so many people that sound like that like you're like, all right, on to the next one. Like whether it be Gunna, whether it be Lil Baby, whether it be Young Thug. I mean,
Be your own boss.
But they're still at the end of the day they're still getting a check.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
And
they're
I'm not
gonna
mad
check.
at having a lot of songs to skip through.
Bugging. I'm very
I'm
mad
not.
at that.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. Like, yeah, I mean, someone they say like you can't listen to like Tekashi and expect to like hear Jay-Z type shit.
Yeah,
like,
of course
I
not.
understand that, but like there's still credentials to having a good album. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Joe, you look like you have something you want to say.
No,
But there's certain credentials that you need, like I think that are still set in this day that you need to be considered like a very like a classic album. You know what I mean? Like there's certain things that need like it needs to be cohesive. There needs to be a message. There needs to be like it has to be a complete work.
But those
you know what I
rules change over time. So does music over time. So does
mean? All right,
everything.
so name me something that you think is classic, like that came out recently.
There's tons,
Exactly.
like
But no. But from
you were just defending KOD with like your
Yes,
whole.
but
All right,
that's-
so like in 20 years, you think you'll pull up
Oh, of
KOD?
course, yeah.
fuck yes.
So
Yeah,
I
I
just
think
proved
so.
your point.
Yes, but I'm talking about like the Lil Babies, the Gunnas,
let me-
the,
I think
the
in,
Lils.
Let me think.
Yeah,
Let me think.
exactly.
Only time will tell, though.
No, in 20 years, when I want to feel,
Yeah.
uppity, I'm gonna put on maybe I'll put on Lil Baby in 20 years.
You're
Who
bugging.
knows?
No, like Lil Baby, you're ill, but you're of the moment. You're of the moment. There's
I'll
gonna
def play some Lil Uzi. Yeah.
Uzi, he'll have. I think EXO Tour Life for some reason will just be weirdly just always
Yeah,
around.
it'll always be around. like,
all my friends are dead.
Yeah.
That's just catchy. I mean, that will always be around. But like, album wise, Love Is Rage is not making it to a classic album.
I
You're
think I'll
bugged.
play some Trippy Red in 20 years.
That's you.
That's me, I know. I
That's
know.
literally you. Everyone else would be like,
I
who the
know.
fuck is Trippy Red? What was a Trippy Red? Oh, that's mad funny.
No, but what I wanted to talk about before we went in this deep dark rap tunnel.
Yeah, okay.
Did no one see the Ariana Grande video? Did you guys watch it? I told you guys to watch it.
The Thank You Next video?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did not.
You what? Why?
'Cause,
It's so
I
good.
had such a problem with this Ariana Grande facade.
I
don't
was
wanna
never.
call it a
I
facade, but like,
I was never really much of a fan.
oh yeah, like I'm never a fan of like her music. Well, I mean, no, she had a
But
song
she
with Mac
always. I
Miller.
knew she
had
always
a
had
song
great
with Mac
vocals.
Miller.
I always
My favorite
respected the
part?
vocals.
I think it is. No, is it
The
my
couple,
favorite?
bro.
It was the one where they're in the video, right?
Yeah,
The music
that-
video?
yeah, probably
that's
that
the
one. Her vocals are always good, even when she was on
Oh,
like,
she could sing, like,
Victorious,
oh, hell
like
yeah.
back like when we were kids and shit.
She could sing very well, but it's just like I don't like this Thank You Next like how she like refers to all of her boyfriends like
I think I love it.
I think that's
I love
just the
it,
thing
love
of the era right now. Like Nicki did something like that, like Barbie Jeans, but
What's music if you're not like?
why do you have to refer to actual like in the fact that she referred to someone who was dead? Like it just seemed even though it was your boyfriend, like I understand, but like yo, you can't be talking about this like Malcolm was an angel, like dang it, da da da. But and then you literally got married to Pete Davidson.
She
2
didn't
months
get married.
After.
She didn't get married.
Yo,
She got engaged.
Okay, my bad. You got oh my god. Yo, thank you, Joe.
Being married
Thank
is
you.
no, Joe's on my side. Don't bring Joe in
Joe
this.
had a side.
You don't bring Joe in this.
Really, like engaged and married. I'm good at body
Yeah.
language, Joe.
No,
Thank
Joe's
you.
on my side. That's what it is.
Sorry, just like I said.
No. You good.
No, but when I first watched the video, I was so happy that she brought out all those like teen movies that had my heart.
Oh, I think. Oh, never mind. I did watch it.
You
Okay,
watched?
yeah,
no,
I
but you didn't.
watch
You didn't watch
I
it if
watched
you didn't know
clips.
that.
I watched clips.
All right, you watched clips. Yeah.
Yes, I seen like
Everyone.
Kris Jenner played.
Yeah, and then she brought out Kris Jenner. This was a perfect. It was perfect.
I knew, yes. Okay.
That's the role Kris Jenner was born to play. The mom in Mean Girls. Like,
Listen, I get
Yes.
the music video was great.
Great.
And it had
great.
amazing. Like,
Bring It On,
production.
Legally Blonde. It
Every
had the
woman you
boy.
love.
It literally had the boy from. It had Aaron Samuels. Aaron
serious?
Samuels was in it.
You wildin'.
Dude, that was fire.
Nah, but like the music video, yes, it was great. Like I understand. I just didn't like the song. Like, why'd you have to bring up these personal like? Pete Davidson probably did. I guarantee you, Pete Davidson was like, "Nigga, don't mention my name." Like, yo, why are you bringing me up?
I'm sure he didn't mind. I'm sure he didn't mind.
Don't
also,
kick him while he's down, bro. Don't kick the dude while he's down.
Yo, he's like, he tweeted something not too long ago saying that, like, yo, he didn't want to deal with all this bullshit. That's like,
well, it's because social media is so hard nowadays.
Making it tough is Ariana.
No, you know what's making it tough? It's social media that's making it tough.
And you don't think that the fact that he's in a song that she's singing doesn't add to it?
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Like, exactly.
But it's her. It's not for him. It's for her. That's how she's getting through her shit.
Don't use my
Selfish.
name. Yeah, don't use
all right, but you're missing the point of the song anyways. The song goes on.
I feel like
the song goes
heavily
on
about the names.
No way. That's literally in the first like 20 seconds.
We're not.
It worked. It worked. It was great.
Disgusting.
It made it more
That's
real.
disgusting.
It made it way more real. It made it more real because those were
disgusting.
literally her ex-boyfriends.
No. That's disgusting.
No.
Yo, that's literally gross
No.
because if she did that for the clout and she was just like, yo, and I think she did. That's just like some shitey industry shit.
I don't think she did.
Like, yo, she tried to mention one of her exes, but also using.
It's not like she said
using Mac, like yo, let him rest in peace.
She didn't say anything negative. She didn't say anything.
But yo, you know how this ended. Like, yeah, I mean, like
it ended great for both. Oh, I mean, it didn't end great for both of them.
Yeah, it did not. Nowhere
did not
close.
end great for both of them. But you can't blame her for anything that happened.
No.
You can't blame her for anything
but
that happened.
I can blame her for. All right, let's say I'm just gonna put in a scenario real quick.
Don't bring Joe into this.
I'm just looking at Joe.
I feel like there's a camera somewhere. Like
Yeah.
But listen. I'm just making a scenario real quick. All right, I love a girl. We have all right, don't laugh. I can love a girl. All right, so we have a 3-year relationship.
Okay.
Well, I think they had 2 year. We'll make it 2 year. 2 year relationship.
Okay.
I love her. We're thinking about getting engaged. Shit's starting to go bad. Shit gets rocky. Bang, we break up. Fine, perfectly fine.
Dude, I know the
happens.
story.
2 months later, 2 months, she's with another nigga. Literally 2 months after they be together for 2 months, she's about to get married or she gets engaged. Sorry. What do you think is gonna happen to me? You think I'm gonna be like, oh wow,
First
she
of all,
loved me, I'm feeling great? No, I'm gonna go into depression, and I'm gonna try to, find ways to not make myself feel.
That's not true. Give the mic to your boy right here. Let's get another perspective from Zach.
Who are you referring to, first of all?
This is hypothetically.
Who got
hypothetical.
Who's
Mac Miller.
The male got depressed. The girl moved on.
I would never blame Ariana for Mac Miller's problem. And first of all, Mac Miller is one of my biggest inspirations.
Facts.
One of my biggest inspirations, man. I heard his Kids album when I was in 6th grade, bro. That's been the soundtrack to my life.
First song I smoked weed to.
Exactly.
Shut up.
He convinced me to smoke weed. He was a huge influence on me, and I almost quit because he died. Because I was like, damn, if he influenced me, he died, bro. I probably shouldn't be doing this. But I still laid up, you know. But so you can't. He had his own problems. He was addicted to drugs. He was addicted to lean. He said it himself. He would get into any type of drugs. So whatever they broke up, that has nothing to do with her.
Facts. But also, let's not exclude that part of the reason why he was sober for a while was because he was with her. So not only did I love you, but you got me off drugs, and then you left me.
But at the end of the day, you are your own person.
I'm not blaming her, but I'm just saying that the fact that they got engaged after 2 months. Shortly after that, Mac passed away. Just saying. Shortly after that, Mac passed away. All I'm saying is that if all this did happen, don't mention my fucking name in your song to get some publicity. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's all I'm saying. Because, like, you broke up with me. I understand that. But the fact that you think it would take someone 2 months to get over, like, a relationship that you considered, like, yo, A-Money, how mad would you be if you spent 2 years in a relationship that you were almost about to get engaged to this person, and then they go and get someone 2 months later?
There's a lot of other factors.
2 months.
There's a lot of other factors.
And married 2 months
Obviously,
after
that
they get
doesn't feel
together.
good. Obviously, that's an obvious. But there's a lot of other weird logistics that go into relationships. Blah blah blah. So
All
you
I'm
can't.
saying is that it was distasteful for her.
All I can say is we don't know the story. All I can say is she put out a great song. She's making great sales. She's doing.
She put out a good video.
No, she put out a great video.
You can call it great. Song was trash though.
Chino, Caliuchis.
Yeah, for real though. I don't even know if you said that right.
I don't even know what he said.
Cali Unches.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All I hear is sirens in a world so violent.
I thought it was just
That was a fire song.
Kylie Ukis.
So what else? What else happened when we were gone? When we were gone, there's a lot that happened.
Currency and
Oh yeah, should we talk about
Currency dropped Fetty.
Should we talk about the situation that happened at the other open mic? The open mic that we went to at what's your name?
Don't be pillow talking.
No, what's her name? We gotta give a shout out to 978.
Oh, Isha from the 978.
Yeah, Isha from the 978. Shout out to
when
you.
when you boys performed, right?
Yeah, she hosted. He said, "Don't be pillow talking." Where you? Yo, oh, you were trying. You're talking about? No. We're not gonna get into that situation that you came in and told everyone about. But yeah. So Isha from the 978. Isha from the 978 held the open mic at El Tair in Lawrence, and she killed it. And there was also a whole bunch of other people who killed it. I went up there, killed it. Tarina went up there and killed it. Can I tell them, Tarina, what happened?
Tell the story, yeah. Tell the story. I was there for a little bit. But then I left. The boys got to perform. They told me all this after.
Everyone did good.
Yeah, everyone did great, even when I was there.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Torino did the best, but he also did the worst. Just keeping it a buck. Yo,
100%.
Torino had the whole crowd
Singing
his lyrics with him.
I got distracted.
With him, and he started to forget his lyrics, and you tell while he was up there, like he was getting like a little bothered by it. And I'm thinking like I didn't see that him getting bothered, but now that I replayed in my mind, I could tell that you were like yo, like I can see your body language was like, nigga, what's he doing? But he had everyone reciting his lyrics, and then after he was like, yo, y'all gonna let me finish my rhymes? And he fought the crowd, and I was like, Torino, no. Because he would have had the best performance of the night, without a doubt. Because everyone was fucking with his shit. Like, everyone was reciting his shit. Everyone was giving, like, what you would want. Yeah. And Serena was like, nah. Silence for me. I'm the
I was
king.
acapella.
Yeah, that was the thing, too. We went acapella. You know how hard it is to get people
Is that what you wanted?
So, yeah. What were you thinking?
Like, what? Is that what you wanted?
A kind of a last-second thing, but...
Have you ever done that before?
I've done it. I've never.
No. She means like go at the crowd like that.
Yeah. Have you ever tell the crowd? No. You ever tell the crowd to like stop?
I'll tell you my perspective. I came through. I was chilling all day, and stuff like that. I came through and I was reciting, but I haven't been reciting like crazy lately. I went up there and I was spitting a cappella and everything was going good. I was like 3/4 away, like done my verse. And then I heard people spit my bars, and I get psychologically I had that shit in my head. I'm like, what the fuck?
It threw you off.
It threw me off exactly. So I went at him like, yo, y'all gonna let me spit my bars or what?
Oh my gosh, Zach.
Like I didn't even think. Like I said it, I didn't think, and then everybody was like, yo.
Did you realize you fucked up when you did that though?
I don't think I fucked up because I finished my rhymes.
No, yeah,
hold on. Applaud to you for finishing.
I had to give him because bro. It was weird. Like
that's tough to finish after that too.
It got a little tense, just a little tense, because they were like, "Oh, word, say less," because they were like, "Yo, we were rooting for you," because they were rooting for him to win, and then he was like, "Nah, let me finish," and they were like, "Word, all right, we say nothing," and like it felt a little, but yo, props to him because he finished. I would have been like, "All right, yo,
yeah,
my name's Regs, I'm out."
Hey, yo, y'all gotta finish.
And then the one thing that I gotta keep it a buck, the one thing that got me mad. What didn't get me mad, he goes, all right, so now that I'm done, here comes my man Rex.
He set you up, dude.
He set me up. I was hoping that.
And now I'm gonna pass the heat right here.
He would just let Aisha from the 978 introduce me.
That's funny.
I'm not even worried about it because Isha from the 978 put on dope open mic. That shit was tight. And like by the time I got up there, it was kind of when me and Regs were there, it was dying out. It probably went from
had a good crowd, though.
It went from 60 to like 20 and stuff like that. And everything was pretty much done. So I kind of felt like I spit my bars real quick, and it's a moment. I feel like as artists, like everybody has their moment and stuff like that. I've had good moments and I've had bad moments. I have moments like You know what I mean? That's just
That's
that's how the game goes.
The only thing that just fucked me up is I'd never seen someone have both of their moments in one time. You had the best moment, your greatest moment, and your worst moment in the matter of like 5 minutes. I was like, damn, that was crazy. But yeah, shout out to Aisha978. She had an amazing Isha, my bad. She had amazing energy. Like I'm pretty sure she was freestyling the whole time because she was just like rocking out, just like it felt like a '90s type vibe.
That's
and
lit.
It was lit. You know what I mean? It was good to see all the younger members of like the community come together.
Definitely
and do something.
the younger members. Like I said, when I was there in the opening half, and I know my crowd, you know.
Yeah.
And I could see that this was the
thing
younger
is,
crowd.
we're
This was the
getting
youth
old.
in here. And I was the
Because I
me
was
and
like
the people
17,
I was with 2 other
19
people.
year olds, like,
Yeah.
2 years younger than me.
That's,
then.
yeah,
I
like I
respect
mean,
your
we're
Yeah.
just old. Like,
Yeah, I'm just old. I'm like an old bug.
Yeah.
I was sitting in the back
You go to
drinking beers.
bars.
I'm like, nah, this ain't it. Like,
Talent
this
is
ain't for
talent,
me.
bro. I'd rather-
I just love. Yeah, exactly. I love.
Yeah,
seeing the
talent is. I like
Yeah.
to see talent, which is why I even submerged myself in the situation in the first place. Of
Yeah,
course.
that night was crazy, man.
And I seen some good performance while I was there.
that was a
To be
tough-
honest, it was
that
good.
was the night.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was the first snowfall of the
Yeah,
night.
the
Oh, we
first
had a
ever.
heavy snowfall.
The
Yeah.
first snowfall. Listen to me. People like they forget how to drive. Like
Oh,
once you get first,
no idea.
So, bro, I'm coming at Essex Street, so I take the back roads home. I go down Broadway and I take the back roads home. Nothing's freaking paved. Like nothing. I mean, not paved.
I mean, yeah.
freaking-
It was late.
nothing-
It was probably like
nothing
11:30,
shoveled.
maybe.
This lady, she's going smooth. I'm like, damn, like she's going good in the Civic and stuff like that. Stops out of nowhere. If you're in New England, you know not to stop. It's inertia. You keep going. She stopped for no
Inertia.
reason. I had to push this.
Not in England.
I had to push this lady out of the snow in a Civic. I literally got out of my car, didn't even park my car, got out of the car, I started pushing her out of the snow, and I'm like, yo, you gotta gun it. You got a little Civic.
You gotta gun it.
You gotta
Yo, she's-
you gotta
this-
hit the gun. She's like, how about you get in my car and do it? I'm like, okay, I will get. I
I bet it wasn't that hostile. He's just telling the story like that.
I got in the.
Sweet old lady.
I know, right? Like,
got- I don't even know, man. She was just a dummy.
Boy.
Stupid.
Ooh,
So-
we gotta talk about that too.
So I was pushing her to the snow, and at the end, I didn't get a thank you. Like, come on, you ain't
Yeah, that
gonna get a
would piss
thank
me
you.
off.
Like, so that's why I'm
Did you give
tight.
her time to say thank you, or like did she see you?
I kind of I almost dipped. I'm like, the first time, I'm like, I'm gonna repark my car so I can help you out. I almost just dipped then because I was like waiting for this lady.
Yeah.
But you know, I would have had a bad conscience if I didn't help her out. So I helped her out, and you know
Yeah,
what I mean.
you know what I mean. Even
So-
though you didn't get a thank you,
I
separate
s-
and,
no,
like,
no, no. I don't need a thank you. I don't need no thank you. I was just helping
just
out.
asking
I was
for
yeah,
helping-
you were just asking, hoping for one.
I was helping her out, help her out. But back to Regs, you got an even better story.
Not even better. It's even worse, to be honest. So we went to right after that. We went to the bar. We went to
Viva Bar.
Viva Bar.
Shout out to Viva Bar.
Shout out to Viva. It was lit.
It was lit, yeah. Thursdays, that's when everyone goes.
And yeah.
Everyone goes on Thursday specifically. It's
and
like
then
Viva
we went,
Thursday.
We went back to A Money's, and just wasn't the greatest situation for me.
No, tell them the story. Tell them the real story. Tell them the story.
So I was driving.
He was driving. After we left the bar, he got in his car. I got in mine. We were gonna meet at a location.
Meanwhile, I just went to the bar for some hookah. I didn't drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like they were drinking. I was the designated driver, and so we're driving, and I'm going. I'm not. This is my first time driving in the snow. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm one of those bad drivers you was talking about, motherfucker. It's just in the snow. Like, you know what I mean, I'm not like anywhere else. I'll dust you. You know what I mean? But like in the snow, I'm like a cat. Like,
Yeah,
I'm just
you're
like,
scared,
oh,
you know?
Like, yeah, I'm just shook. Like, yo, what's going on? Like, so I'm driving, and I feel like I'm going like 10, 15. Like, you know what I mean? I'm going at a decent pace to be driving in the snow. And I'm going to take this turn to God knows, like, you know what I mean, to get to friggin' wherever we were going.
Yeah.
And when I go to take this turn, a hydroplane. And I'm just going straight. I can't turn. I'm like, yo, why isn't it turning? And I have this moment of panic. Like, I go into an anime scene where, like, I'm just in my mind. And I'm just like, ugh. And just thought bubbles appear. And I'm just trying to, like, hit the brake, and it's not working. And then, like, I kind of just had that one moment of just, like, damn, it's going to happen. Like,
yeah, it's the worst when you know what's going to happen.
Yeah,
it's
it
the
was
worst.
like, there's no, I was like, I think I might have even said fuck. Like, I was like, fuck! Like, and I hit a snowbank that I don't know what was under it, but it completely took my bumper off. Like, bumper gone. I have it in my backseat right now. Still haven't got it fixed. Yeah, I didn't like the first snowfalls. And I'm not gonna lie. For that, I was having great vibes. Like I just,
Yeah, we were having a great time. We were gonna meet after, keep it going.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I call him when we get to the location because it was like 5 minutes around from the bar.
Correct.
We're waiting, like 15 minutes passed. All right, I know it's snowy. I'm giving him some time to do his thing. I call him. He's like, no, you called me, I think. He called me after like 15 minutes passed. He called me. He's all like revved up, fired up. He's like, dude.
What the? Yeah.
Let's snowbank, hydroplane, bumper gone. I'm like, no, I'm like
Get
trying
all
not
in
to
in 5
laugh.
seconds.
I'm trying not to laugh, like poor guy.
No. Yeah, I could sense it. I could sense that she was like on the phone, and it got me mad. Like I was really upset. Like I was like, yo, she's.
It was so funny to me because
I almost pulled up with like some serious. I was like, yo, so you laughing at me now? Like word.
it was even more funny when you did pull up when we.
Yeah. And she, you know what she says?
We
You
were
know what she says
shocked.
about my car? She says, yeah, your car has a buck tooth right now.
It looks bug tooth.
And like it
looks,
really gets me upset because like she's a beautiful girl. Like she has her you know what I mean, flaws. I'm looking at you, Joe, because like you feel me. You know what I mean?
Is your car like hooked up to even be driving in the winter? Like
does it have snow tires? Is what you're asking
Yes.
me? No, it does not.
does it have 4-wheel drive?
Correct.
It does.
Yes.
It does.
Yeah.
it does.
Do I have to say it one more time, Joe?
It does.
Yeah, Joe shook his head. Yes,
No,
it does.
The point I'm trying to make is like.
point?
What was that? It was.
Zach's from New England. He's wicked awesome. He
Wicked
knows about
awesome.
He knows about the snow,
always
the
be
wintertime
driving
preparation. Wicked.
So
Wicked tones.
okay, but the thing that was 5 to 6 inches of snow, right? That night. It was
Yeah, it was a lot of snow that night.
It,
It was
accumulated
it was
pretty
fun.
thick. Like the snowflakes, they were like bricks. They're pretty hectic. So like a point I'm trying to make, don't be like me and drive a Nissan Altima, bro. That's already got like tires all flat and all that type of stuff. Don't be driving your hoopty in the snow. Make sure if you drive in the snow, you got like a Jeep or something like that. You know.
Yo, real quick, I want to cut you off and let y'all know that I'm the king of fucking R&B. All right?
Oh my
Because I want
god.
to keep it real. Like me, I am the king.
You're not the king.
I know people didn't know about. All right, so R. Kelly is.
No way. We already had this.
Exactly.
We already
Look at
had
the
this.
tension in the room.
Jeremiah.
Look at the tension.
I mean, Bryson Tiller.
Yo, what?
What?
You don't even have credentials for R&B right now just because of those first two answers.
Dude, I was listening.
Nah,
to
that's what
bad
you-
R&B.
But what I'm saying is Jacquees is bugging.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jacquees is bugging out. I don't know if y'all heard, but Jacquees just called himself the king of
The king of
R&B.
R&B.
And he's been here for like a hot 2 seconds.
I love. How do you even pronounce his name?
Jacquees.
Jacquees. I love Jacquees.
Shout out to my shout out to
But
my,
he's-
my Asians.
He's the king of
my Zos.
R&B remix. Like I love him on every
Yeah.
remix that he does. On any artist's track that he touches, it's great. But that's someone else's track.
Yeah, like it depends on how you're scoring it. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you're talking about accolades, that's why I brought up R. Kelly. Like who can like I know all the controversy with his like, you know what I mean, who he is, but at the end of the day, boy could sing. And he sells records. I was telling the man to this day they play I Believe I Can Fly.
But
My mind's telling me
yeah.
yes. I don't even know what that's called, but I just call it My Mind's Telling Me Yes.
My mind's telling me no. That
Oh,
one, right?
no.
Aaliyah. Yo, Aaliyah's dope.
Aaliyah's
I
dope.
put that out there.
Yo,
All right.
all right, Zach
Alright.
just came out the cut out of nowhere and just was like, Aaliyah. It was mad quiet and just came up.
He was
Aaliyah.
thinking about that one for
Yeah.
a while. He was stirring around.
Nah, but that was just like a little something. I think it was funny that everyone gets riled up like with that. Like that's why I said.
I
it
think
like
anyone gets riled up when another artist calls them the king. Like
Wait,
when
so you said-
was it
That.
Tekashi
Well, I'm
who
just saying
said?
the king because like you know what I mean, like everyone gets riled up.
Yeah, everyone gets riled up when they call themselves the king. Like
Yeah,
King of New
exactly.
York.
Yeah, but like you know what I mean, that's facts. Takashi's the king of New York.
Tekashi's King of New York.
He's the emperor. Like, you know what I mean, like he's like then technically he is the king.
How can you be the king of New York if you're in jail? Like what the fuck? And he's a
Damn, that's
snitch.
cool.
Fuck
Oh.
6ix9ine.
Oh my gosh, that
Yeah,
was
yo.
what the you know him?
First-
What did he do to you,
first-
Zach?
Yeah, 6ix9ine
He stole your money? He stole your girl? What did he do to you?
6ix9ine got him with the blicky.
Damn, like
He's in
he's
witness
feeling
protection.
sicky.
Meanwhile, like A Money's over here, like she's.
Damn, I feel like
That's her
attacked.
lawyer.
I feel attacked.
Nah, but Tekashi, I feel like I don't know if he's a snitch. I can't like you know what I mean
He's a
like
snitch.
you can't just call anyone a
been saying
snitch. But like you can't, bro. Like I mean that's like a serious like thing. Like And from what I heard, like he still ain't out of jail. Like, you know what I mean? If he's cutting the deal, he will be in jail for like not too long. And if that's the case, he won't be in music anymore. If he snitches, he won't be in music anymore. But I don't think he's gonna snitch. Like honestly, how I look at it, I know a lot of people don't think that the young people are about like the street life. But like look at what's that nigga's name? Bobby Shmurda. Yeah, he did the most real nigga shit. He both of his he got caught up with 2 other defendants, and he was like, "Yo, I'll do." They were like, "Yo, you can do like 1 or 2 years, but just like you got to put these dudes." I forget who exactly it was, but you got to give up these 2 dudes. And he was like, "Nah, I'll do 7, so we can all do 7, and we just ride that shit out." That's young niggas sticking to the street code, and I feel like that's possible. Like I don't know if Tekashi really is about the street life, but if you portray it, you better be about it. Like you know what I mean, like when it comes to it. But if he's out in like 3 months, then yeah, he's dead. Like. And not even dead from
I don't know if you could. Dead from like the music.
Yeah, I don't mean.
I was like dead.
Nah, he's probably gonna go into witness protection program and he's gonna be gone. But yeah, that was crazy though. Like how quick everything escalated. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
One day he's on the Breakfast Club, has a great interview because that interview was great. Like when he broke everything down, he was like, "Everyone's fired." Like,
he's so comical. He's a clown.
He's a good actor.
The fastest man in the world.
he's a good he gives you good content. But like just the fact that it went from everyone's fired and then bang next day you're caught up, you're arrested, like your whole
facing life.
Your whole life is in front of you. Like that's scary at the same time, and I feel bad for him. You know what I mean? Just because I don't feel bad for him. I feel is pity the right word?
I guess for him?
I kind of just because like you know what I mean, like you had so much going for you and you fucked it up.
Yeah, that's just like stupid.
And you fucked it up for no reason because, like, yo, like, all those people that you were with and you thought were your, like, shoddy.
It's academics. Come on, man. What the fuck you doing, academics?
What is that? Shit. What is academics doing?
Posting mad stuff trying to downgrade, like, 6ix9ine and stuff like that. Like, listen, I've been locked up. I ain't trying to see nobody locked up. I don't wish that on nobody. Fuck that shit. So, anybody trying to, like downplay anybody for that shit, I don't fuck with it.
Yeah. But, like, I think with the whole thing with academics, it's kind of like it's a situation similar to, like, yo.
If anybody.
I lost my train of thought. Go ahead.
If anybody goes to jail in hip hop, that's on us. That's on everybody. That's not. You know what I mean? Like, we want to see people in the industry doing good. If you're doing good, if you're doing successful, we want you to stay doing successful. You don't want people to have to like be pressured into doing bad stuff.
And yeah, that's what I was gonna say was that with the academic situation, it's kind of like, and I think they kind of both knew this, where they knew that they were friends, but both of them have jobs. Academics is someone where he has to report on this type of shit. Like, I mean, he's just doing his job. But at the end of the day, like, if it was me and this was my friend, I wouldn't post that shit. You know what I mean? But, like, at the same time, yeah, I mean, everyone has their own definition of, like, friend. Like, I mean, some people are shiesty, some people aren't.
Look at 50, too. 50 making fun of him.
Yeah, that was crazy. I didn't like that about 50. What'd you think about it?
I got nothing to say about that.
I just thought it was weird just because, like, he played the good OG at the moment, you know what I mean, when he was with Tekashi, just, like, kind of embracing him and just letting him know, like, yo.
Don't call me.
But now he switched so quick, like, it was just, damn, he was doing it. But at the end of the day, someone said it. He was like, yo, everyone's using 6ix9ine for the clout.
Yeah.
Everyone, literally. And it's just sad to see, like, so much success go to waste, you know? And not even go to waste, but, like, just, like, he had a lot in front of him that hopefully he might be able to see the benefits of maybe one day. You know what I mean? But who knows? But yeah, this has been definitely like an interesting podcast.
No, yeah, it was actually really funny.
It was an interesting podcast. Zach came late.
He
added like 3 words. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, he's feeling himself today. Maybe we'll get into that like next episode. Who knows? But once again, guys, thank you so much for supporting us during our time where we weren't recording, and still like supporting us in every endeavor that we do, whether it be the open mic, whether it be some Instagram lives, or we post something, or I mean, like just showing love for us being
commenting, liking.
us being in the paper, like that was a big deal for us,
Yeah.
and you guys showed a lot of love, and
now
appreciate
we're
that.
gonna put all this on the YouTube.
Yeah,
We're gonna start pushing YouTube
you
now.
could either find it. You're gonna find it either on YouTube, or maybe we could send it to HC Media to get it on. But who knows? We'll most likely go. It's gonna be on my YouTube. Not because that's where we posted the pre-production. Remember?
Yeah, we'll put it up on YouTube.
So like we said, we're gonna be back and better than ever. Expect more episodes and hearing us more. This is Campus Culture,
Campus
and we
Culture.
out. I'm Regs.
Torino.
Your girl, Amanda time.
That was A Money. She made it awkward. We're out. Culture.